What's going on YouTube? It's your man Mr. Extras and we're back with another YouTube video. Sorry if I sound extra dead. I'm sick and I just woke up. I've been like this the entire time. But today in Kovacs, one thing we did do is we hopped on VT Bounce Shot Intermediate and we were able to get it Vermilion. I posted that already. I didn't record it because I didn't really think I was going to break the PR. But I was able to do it and I got it Vermilion. So now every single thing on my Viscose benchmarks is Vermilion. And now I am moving on to doing the new ways of progression. Now, if you weren't watching my last video, the best way to progress, the theory is starting from control tracking to reactive tracking to flick technique and then dynamic clicking. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or it was like control tracking. I'll pull up the picture. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna talk while I So it was tracking, then switching, then clicking. So yeah, it's tracking, then target switching, and then clicking is the way you should progress. But we're not doing voltaic. We're doing viscose. And they said the best way to progress was top to bottom, which was what I just listed. Tracking to switching to clicking. And they said order matters. And they started off with, on the tracking, you don't do the next type of tracking until you get to a certain rank. So in this example, there's 3 types of tracking: precise, control, and reactive. Now there's 2 tasks for each section of precise, control, and reactive. Now you do precise first and then you get it. So let's say you're unranked, right? You do precise first, you get it to silver. Then you do control and you get it to silver. Then you do reactive and get it to silver. Then you go to target switching and you do the same thing in that order. And then once everything on that benchmark is silver, now you start from the top again and you do silver to platinum on precise, then silver to platinum on control. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, unfortunately, Viscose benchmarks doesn't have something like that, but what she does have sectioned is what type of aim by muscle group. So for control tracking, there's arm tracking, wrist tracking, fingertip tracking, and blending. So today, after I beat my PR on dynamic clicking, I decided to do my 3 arm tracking, and I only clipped the PRs. I found it better to just clip my PRs instead of recording the entire session of an hour and like 20 minutes of me playing Kovacs. So you might see the same scenarios over and over again because I just kept breaking PRs over and over again, especially Wisphere. I was breaking it over and over again, and then I did Smoothbot, Invincible Goated, broke my PRs a lot on that, and then I decided to go back on Wisphere and I broke my PR again. So yeah, you're just going to be seeing all my PRs for arm tracking, and at the end of the video I'm gonna throw my before and after progression in the arm control tracking section. Now, when am I going to move on to wrist tracking and stuff? I am going to do that when I get it like halfway to I don't know how to pronounce it. Cerulean. Yeah, I'm gonna do it when I get like halfway through Cerulean. I'd be Celadon. Let me think how to word this. So I completely get Celadon. Basically, the end of Celadon to the start of Cerulean. That's when I will move on to wrist tracking. So I'm gonna try to get everything to the end of Celadon. So basically, I'm gonna try to get everything to Cerulean. That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, I need to get all my arm tracking to Cerulean, and then I'll move on to wrist tracking, then I'll move on to fingertip, then I'll move on to blending, and then I'll do reactive tracking, and then I'll do it like that. Now, right now, my current overall rank is Vermilion, and in voltaic language, that is basically high plat or low diamond. So yeah, I have high plat, low diamond overall. But that's gonna change. My goal, Fuchsia. I still haven't watched a Viscose video on how to pronounce it. But in Voltaic terms, high Grandmaster, low Nova. It's a big goal. We're not that far away from it either. I mean, like, we're pretty far. I mean, like, we just hit mid-elo, basically. Like, we are very far. But the goal is closer. I remember when I did the easy on Viscose benchmarks, like, a week and a half ago. Not even a week and a half ago. Last week, I did easy on Viscose benchmarks. And I was like hard stuck penguin for 2 days on everything. And then I was able to get a breakthrough all the way to high mammoth. And then that's why I decided to move on to the medium. I didn't think it was worth getting orca or seal, which I probably should have kept doing. I definitely should have gotten at least orca minimum or low seal. And the only reason why I say that is because my aim training on aim labs wasn't overall that good. You know, I only did like Valorant tech stuff, like Valorant specific scenarios. So my everything was lacking besides like linear dynamic clicking. That wasn't lacking. My flick technique, it wasn't lacking, but everything else was lacking. And that's why I was hard stuck penguin. And I just made a breakthrough. And then all of a sudden, I just feel like I'm progressing really fast. Just the way I'm breaking PRs over and over again. But yeah, I'm sorry for yapping for like 7 minutes straight. I mean, I don't know. It's just nice to document this. I don't care I get no views. No views don't mean anything. I'll look back onto this and I'll be like, damn, my aim was so bad. And now I have the greatest aim of all time. But yeah. You might hear music in the background. I'm sorry. I was listening to music while I was aim training. I'm not gonna put lo-fi music over it this time because I don't want it to like overlap. And then all of a sudden, fuck your guys' ears. It sounds terrible. But yeah, I just want to talk about my VT bounce shot intermediate breakthrough. Yeah, I'm the fucking goat. I'm the fucking goat, bro. I was doing that shit for like 30 minutes and I wasn't getting close. And then like almost to the end of my session on VT bounce shot, I was just able to I just locked in and I was able to see everything. And then I almost PR'd and I matched my PR like twice, I think. And then after I made that like lock-in breakthrough, after I was able to like read all of them mad easy. Like it finally clicked in my head. So yeah, that's one thing I'm really happy about. And yeah, but yeah, again, at the end of the actually, I'll just throw it up now. Or when I'm done talking, I'm just gonna finish talking now. But yeah, I'm gonna throw up my before and after, so y'all see how much I progressed. Only on arm control tracking specifically. So the top is gonna be before, and the bottom is gonna be after. But yeah, as y'all see, I think I progressed a lot. You know, I'm seeing the yellow now, especially my Wisphere. My Wisphere is the one that grew the most, I think. Yeah. But yeah, those are my PRs. That's my arm tracking now. And we're aiming to hit Cerulean. That's what we're aiming for. To completely hit Cerulean. So we need to get, what was it? Did it say 10,000? I can't read. We need to get 10,000. And then 15, 250, and 3,800. We got that, guys. We got that. That's light. That's light. We got that. But yeah, I'm gonna be quiet now.
Shawty said we link like where the winds meet.